Marvel Rivals story is just now beginning, so let me give you the quick overview of everything that is going on and what they have set up for all the next coming releases. Starting out with what I think is the most important, and I'm sure everyone would agree, the Doom versus Doom fight. That's the whole reason why everything is entangled, time travel, shenanigans, etc., etc. Everything's going on because these two different versions of Doom are going at it. That's the main storyline. There's a whole comic book that you can collect in the game to start hinting at what's going on. So that's the main story. There are 7 sub-stories that are going on right now. Some are very more important. Those are what I'm going to show you next. And there's some that are cute or aren't really going to amount to too much later, or they're going to take a long time to get there. So first up is everyone's favorite Web of Life and Destiny. This is what's going on at Tokyo 2099. Spider-Man and Penny Parker, I believe her name is there protecting it against pretty much this guy or similar to him enough. Some shady stuff is going on. We don't exactly know what's going on. They have Spider-Zero. More to come on that story because there is stuff you do in the game, but because you're playing the game, it can go either way. We don't know where definitively this story is going, but expect a lot of Spider-Verse stuff to come very soon, probably throughout the whole year of 2025, but we will see. Next is Clintar. If you don't know what this is what Clintar looks like in the comics. This is where Venom and several of the Guardians of the Galaxy are at right now, fighting Null, the king of the symbiotes. He's more of the evil king of the symbiotes, trying to make the ultimate symbiote to try to conquer the galaxy. So obviously, pretty big storyline that they're starting out with. We'll see where it comes because there is conflict happening there right now. Next is Asgard. I just put up a random image of Asgard. Everyone kind of know what it looks like. Loki took the throne. He's doing his thing with Hela. Hela wants to take from Loki. Thor is somewhere with Hulk. Fucking the future in a hellscape, it sounds like. So there's going to be a lot of fights at Asgard as well because the tree is producing this weird chronovium that is center of everything going on with time travel and the entanglement. So Asgard's definitely going to be a focal point. Next is Dracula. Dracula took over New York 2099. So a lot of people are fighting there. Several of the people are just pretty much stationed there, fighting, doing stuff. Nothing really has come up of it. It's really just they've been fighting for several years. They're trying to figure stuff out. We haven't seen Dracula yet, so this might take a little bit of time. It might take a backseat, but you can bet your bottom dollar by the end of the year we should have Dracula in the game so we can see what's going on in New York. Next is Krakoa. Krakoa, I can never say it right. It is the X-Men and the mutants. Basically, Magneto took the whole island into the future. It became unstable. Storm stabilized it. They're trying to find a permanent solution in the new scope of the world, and crazy stuff is going on. We don't know too much about the mutants because they're still catching their bearings by how it feels like in the story. Mutants always tend to take over Marvel storylines because they are kind of a big deal. Their premise is very large. So we'll see where this goes. So unsure, but we'll see. Next is Collector. 3 people, Psylocke, Mantis, and Jeff the Land Shark all escaped his basically museum, and they're just wandering the galaxy trying to find their friends. So very small, very cute little storyline that is going on. We'll see what happens. I am definitely planning to see the Collector because he definitely wants to get them back. But let's see. We'll see what happens. Namor. This is probably the one story that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Seems like they just want to throw Namor in there. His story, essentially, he wants to take over Juju Island. Maybe there's a reason for that, but he's now decided to bring the fight to the surface world. And so now he's fighting and doing stuff. A little weird to me. Namor never really has a very good story anymore, especially now we're in a future setting. It seems a little bit more Like, he's not as crazy powerful with his technology. It's just he's from Atlantis. So he's here. It seems really out of pocket from everything else, but he's here. He's doing stuff. And that's all I have. Now, I know I left some stuff out. There's all the whole Hydra plot that's going on that I'm not really going to talk about because they need to give us a little bit more. So far, all we've really gotten with that is really just that they went and rescued the Winter Soldier with Captain America and Hawkeye. So there's a little stories that, you know, are cute or they haven't really developed. There's not enough meat to really dig in. There's not a huge premise for us to really follow. So at this current point, those are the main stories that they have set up. This is not limiting them at all. They easily can introduce numerous more stories that are far more interesting because we're dealing with time travel. We could easily have Khan the Conqueror come in and do some crazy stuff. But until then, that's the basics of the story that are being presented to us for the most part. There is Black Panther doing his thing in the intergalactic Wakanda, but once again, same thing with Hydra. They're there but not doing much. They're just kind of providing a setting for some maps to do stuff. So that's currently what's going on. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, if I forgot anything, if you are looking forward to something, and what your thoughts are. But until next time, peace.